finally have a bit of breeze coming, but the breeze is very hot. It's like being in a furnace. It's just gone 11 o'clock and the temperature is already up to 38 degrees. I think it's a day for staying indoors today. What's it been like where you are in the United Kingdom? Are the rest of the world having a similar heat wave like this? Tell me below. I do prefer a nice cold snowy day, being sat in the shed with a cup of tea, because I find when it's cold you can warm yourself up. It doesn't take much just to warm up your body, but when it's hot sometimes it's impossible to get that temperature down. I've had the cold bath, done that, several cups of tea are keeping me cool, sat in front of the fans but they're blowing hot air. Yes, at least it's just a day, and then hopefully we'll be back to normal. I think if there was a thunderstorm tomorrow, the park would be full of people rejoicing. I've only just discovered that I haven't got any milk in the house, so there'll be no tea. I decided just to quickly run up to the high street. I thought maybe it's better to go sooner than later if it's going to get hotter. It's 37 degrees now. You can feel it bouncing off the floor, and there's not a lot of people out. So when we go up to the high street, I think seeing as I'm out and about, I may as well pop in and see Kenty. He loves the heat, he said. So let's see whether he's full of the joys of spring today, because he keeps saying, I like it warmer, I want it warmer than this. Well, this is warm, so we'll see what his view is of the day. But yeah, I'm quite surprised that there's not that many cars. I'm going to stay in the shade because I can feel it penetrating my t-shirt. So once I turn this corner now, I'll find a tree. I would imagine the buses are quite empty. Yeah, just 4 people on that bus. I need to get some potatoes, so I'll do that today. Let's see how busy the streets are though. Oh, more people out than I thought, to be honest, because I heard that a few shops had closed, but everything seems very normal. People have got towels on their windows at the top there, just to stop the heat of the day. It must be roasting if you live at the top of a house like that. Let's hope Kenty is open. Maybe he's on a beach somewhere, sunning himself. But no, Kenty's a bit old-fashioned. Good old-fashioned grit and determination. He'll be open. Let's have a look if he's in. Hello!
Hello!
Anybody in?
Yeah.
Are you sunbathing again?
Yeah.
What do you think then to this weather?
No problem coming out at all.
You love this weather, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll have a cup of tea and a chicken sandwich, I think.
Coming.
Been busy this morning?
No, it's been very quiet. There's a couple of people like that.
Everybody's staying in. Well, I've had a cup of tea and a sandwich, and it has cooled me down a bit. I want to go and get some potatoes from the fruit and veg shop across the road there, and pick up some milk, which was the whole point for being out. But I'm going to go home then and hide. But I've been out and I've experienced the hottest day of the year. whatever's happening in my greenhouse will have to happen, and I'll sort it out later. I'm not going down the allotment today. Right, let's cross the road and we'll get some potatoes. Cypress potatoes, that's what these ones were called. Beautiful. You've got to keep these traditional places alive. Oh. You know. You don't get these chats when you go down to the big supermarkets. Been busy today?
We have been very busy, as always. People want to come to Fresh and Fruity.
Yeah. Right on the high street. You can't miss it.
Definitely can't. The oranges are always out the front.
Yeah, buy an orange and cool down.
Yeah.
Right, how much now do I owe you?
You owe me $4.24.
Look at that, cheap as well. Well, that was interesting. I just popped into Tesco's to buy some food. I thought, seeing as I'm getting sweaty, I might as well go the whole hog and get some other things. And because you pay with your phone these days, and my phone stopped working. Because of the heat, it had just got too hot and just shut down. But we put it into the fridge for 5 minutes, and it came back, and it was working. So now I'm gonna head home. I think that's everything that I need. I'm quite surprised. I don't normally get on with the heat, but I seem okay with this. Obviously, I don't want to be out in it too long. Something I noticed about Tesco's then, when I was in there, my bill came to £30 just for a small bag. And the other week, I went to Waitrose and I did an online order, and my entire food for the week came to £38, including delivery. And I went to Waitrose because the frozen fruit was cheap. And I noticed in Tesco's there, I bought fish fingers for a future video that I'm thinking about doing, and they were £3.95 for a box of 12. But if you had a Tesco's Club card, they were only £1.95. Now I know they do this in order to entice people to become members and go back to the same place, but for me that just makes me more determined to find somewhere else to go, because if you can afford to sell something at £1.95 to members, then you can afford to sell it at that price anyway, unless they're doing a lost leader. But gimmicks like that don't work on me. So once I've used this bag up, I think I might go back to Waitrose, and they deliver to your house, although that warm wind, they deliver to your house and there's no trouble. Right, I'm gonna have to put you down because I need 2 hands to carry these 2 bags of shopping. Whoa. Quick look at my phone there. 38 degrees at the moment. Will it touch 40? I don't think so. I think this is the maximum it will get to. But if it does go higher, I will let you know. There's not a soul in the park. Nobody is venturing out to sunbathe today. That woman I mentioned in my video yesterday, I think it was, that woman that was sunbathing right in the middle of the park, she stayed for about 4 hours. And 5 minutes before she got up, I was actually going to come out and go and check on her just in case she died. You never know. But yes, beautiful day. Beautiful day to be in a cornfield. I was looking at John Rogers, YouTuber, the other day. I'll put a link to his stuff. And you always know when it's going to be a warm day because John starts walking in cornfields. Whenever it's a hot day, John will head to a cornfield somewhere in North London. Oh, beautiful, loving it, which I'm quite surprised by. There you go, but just bumped into a friend from the cafe.
Hello.
How's the weather doing you then?
It's so hot.
Does this get hot in this weather?
Oh, it gets so hot.
Yeah? Are you off home now?
No. I'm so hot I don't know where I am.
Well, I'm going to have a nice cup of tea in the house, so
That sounds really good.
I'll catch up with you next time.
Yeah, alright.
Bye for now.
So bye-bye.
Oh, quite nice to have one of those little things, isn't it? Run around town. Oh, just before I go home, I wanted to go down here because I saw somebody this morning and it looked like they were picking blackberries. Now, when I was a kid, blackberry picking would always be July and August, but in recent years I've noticed in London the blackberries come out in September. So I don't know if it's a regional thing, so I thought let's have a quick look. So I can't see any here. Maybe the person I saw picked them all. Yeah, there's one or two, but they aren't that big. There you go, there's one or two down there. But they aren't that big. So I shall not pick them. I will leave them for the birds. Isn't that the old saying? One for the birds, two for your mouth. Right. These bags are getting a bit heavy now, so let's pop home. Here we are. Time for a cup of tea. Oh, this sun makes you delirious. It is now 9:15 and the weather has completely turned. We're getting some spots of rain which are welcomed, and there's an almighty wind that's just picked up and is cooling everything down very nicely indeed. But the people in the park, they just seem to be loving it. Well, thanks for joining me on what is now official. I can officially say that today was the warmest day in Britain ever recorded on record. And what a way to end it. A beautiful little spot of rain and a breeze. I might take a cup of tea and go and sit outside. Well, thanks for joining me. Tell me below how your day has gone, and I'll catch up with you very soon. So from me until then, bye for now.